as you guys come in. Like the video as you guys come in. Second live for today. We had did a general update that Coach Prime was having some concerns in regards to his health. KARRUECHE Trend is going to give an explanation about what's. I am going to get into the disclaimer, and then we'll get into what's being talked about. So just give me a few seconds to get into everything. It takes people a few minutes to get into everything, but they did confirm the relationship. So she looks extremely upset. Um, to her, yes, thank you for hitting the like, Anonymous. Thanks for being the first one in. Appreciate you. Thank you. I hope all is well. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, under Section 107 of the Copyright 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. So we're going to get to a few different things. I'm going to, like I said, allow a few people to come on in. Prayers go out to KARRUECHE Tran, however you pronounce her last name. There had been rumors, but we could not confirm. She's, of course, extremely upset. She's at the hospital with Deion. There was prayers that was going out for the last few weeks, and people were saying, praying for him. He didn't really mention what was going on, but then they finally mentioned, and he did have the surgery. I just saw him out having time on the water, so he is doing a lot better. But many people were definitely concerned. So let's get to the video of what she's saying. You can tell she cares about him.
We are dealing with bladder cancer. And he is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines. And this option was
Let's go to the next clip.
I guess the best because it fully removes the cancer to ensure that it doesn't come back, because it was close to his muscle. So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder. I guess the best because it fully removes the cancer to ensure that it doesn't come back, because it was close to his muscle. So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder. I guess the best because it fully removes the cancer.
Next clip.
So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
Everybody happy? Good? Right, we good. Everybody good? You good too?
Just like Deion, asking everybody if they're good.
Everybody got to perk up right here.
Everybody got to perk up.
Okay, we the only one come back. Good in there? Everybody good?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here.
All right. This is where we're gonna part ways with you guys, okay? Good night. Bye.
So in that video, when he had said, "Where my son," he had kind of raised up his fist. So then the son walked closer to him. They didn't show that part, but I did watch the son's video to see that part. So prayers go out to Deion, KARRUECHE. So they did confirm that they're dating. And if you did not know, he was dating Tracy Edmonds for a long while. I had saw them have a cute little show where they had built a little smaller house for them to kind of have quality time together. So he was with Tracy Edmonds for a while, and they broke up years ago. So prayers go out to Deion. Yeah, prayers go out to Deion. Well wishes to Deion. It's not easy. It's not easy, y'all. What else? Nope. I'm glad it didn't mess. Um, Brittany is back to her old hairstyles and doing things a little different. She's back to her old self. I've never really seen her with a full afro, but it's given. It's given. She's a cute little girl. She's talked about the industry. She's talked about different things and trying to have guys understand, protect your money. Some women are going to like you for you. Some women are going to like you for your money. If you did not know, Brittany was just recently married to Kevin Gates. They were married for less than 3 months, less than 2 months, and now going through a divorce. I guess wherever they live, they have to go through some kind of process to get a divorce. So she's now divorcing Kevin Gates. Now, was it, now many people had said, was it legally binding? I would imagine it was because they're going through a divorce. I thought they were saying Kevin was married to somebody else. Don't get me to lying. So Brittany's back to, wearing regular clothes versus what she was wearing before. She was wearing those clothes for a religious reason, allegedly. And now she's back to wearing her regular clothes and regular hairstyle. She was covered up. This is KARRUECHE again, talking about the procedure. I want to say it's pretty much the same, but this is doctor.
To his family and to the team elected to undergo bladder removal, we performed a full robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder, and I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
Give me a clap. It's okay. Rick was aware of what was transpiring, and he's been A1 and down there. Just a blessing. Came to Texas to see me as well. But this was not.
So you could go over to Hollywood on Block to watch the full video. I don't want to have concerns because it's a press conference, but I still have to be careful. So this is a video he did.
Mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough, yesterday was tough. Because I had to make a will. That's not easy. At all. To think that you may not be here. But you want to make sure everybody's straight.
So that was a video. That was a video a lot of people posted either yesterday or today in regards to him talking about the bladder. Okay, let's get to this Tory Lanez situation real quick. Not going to do a huge deep dive, but it is being reported that California courts of appeals set Tory's hearing for August 10th. If you don't recall, Tory was sentenced to 10 years in regards to the Megan Thee Stallion situation. So a lot of people aren't really talking about it yet. I just checked the news to see if they had talked about it, so that way we can kind of get news clip, but they haven't even reported on yet. So this came out like 2 hours ago. So we'll see what happens in regards to his hearing being set for August 10th. As you see the date, that's him and Megan. Now, for some that don't know, you need to go back and listen to, hear me out, go back and listen to the police video cam. Also, go back and listen to her in the bed talking to the police on what she felt happened. Also, go back and listen to her interview with Gayle King. Also, go back and listen to she did some kind of premiere of some sort talking about her life. So go back and listen to a lot of those things, and you'll kind of get an understanding about Meg. Now, Instagram is definitely talking about it, but a lot of news media isn't talking about it. So, of course, everyone's talking about the court hearing is set for August, and we'll see what happens. Now, if you did not know, I want to say about a month ago, there was a lot of buzz in regards to what had just happened to Tory. If you did not know, he had had, and I have to be general, he had had a situation where he was housed, um, and he had gotten injured several times. I have to be general. Everyone remembers what his injuries were. And then allegedly he was relocated to a different facility. His dad has been speaking out on his requesting his immediate release due to what has transpired and what was happening to him. I think prior to, there were some concerns, and they had made those concerns known. So, well wishes to Tory. We're going to see what happens. We're going to follow what happens in regards to the appeal. Many people had talked about him requesting appeal. Some people were going back and forth saying there's no new information, there's no new information. Well, a lot of us didn't see the police video cams of what was being talked about. A lot of us didn't see that. Some people did. So a lot of that information was new to us in regards to the police video cam recordings and what was said in regards to her being in the hospital. So the date is set. It is for August 18th, as you see the date there, August 18th at 9 a.m. So the biggest thing too, will that date stick? Will that date get adjourned or moved to a different date? We're gonna keep an eye on it. Of course, this is a picture of Deion and KARRUECHE. So well wishes to KARRUECHE.
Fully remove the bladder.
You can tell she really cares about him.
We are at the hospital because we are dealing with
If you're just not coming in,
dealing with bladder cancer. And he is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines. We are and this option was
good afternoon, everyone.
Because it fully removes the cancer to ensure that it doesn't come back, because it was close to his muscle. So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
Texting the boys.
He's texting his sons.
It's their first day of practice today.
And
Everybody got something going on. We better be happy around here.
So he was saying that was their first day of practice. And of course, he said, of course, normally they're there for most of his procedures. So for them not to be there and they're now in the league, it's not easy to up and not be at the NFL practices or whatever. So he was kind of sad that his one son is there. KARRUECHE is there. I'm not certain if I saw the daughter, but I did see the doctors talking with him. I kind of watched a lot of the video in regards to that. So, and then this is
Everybody
him.
got something going on. We better be happy around here. We happy. What's going on with y'all? Everybody happy? Good? You good? How you doing? Right, we good. Everybody good? You good too? Yeah, I'm good. You good? All right. Everybody got to perk up right here.
Deion something else.
We the only one come back. All good in there? Everybody got something going on. We better be happy around here. We happy. What's going on with y'all? Everybody happy? Good? You good? How you doing? Right, we good. Everybody good? You good too? Yeah, I'm good. You good? All right. Everybody got to perk up right here. I can't be the only one come back.
That's just like Deion
All good in there?
to, be, talking with everybody. His doctors.
family and to the team elected to undergo bladder removal, we performed a full robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder, and I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery that he is cured from the cancer.
That's a blessing.
You can clap. It's okay. Rick was aware of what was transpiring, and he's been A1 and down there. Just a blessing. Came to Texas to see me as well. But this was not an easy task because it was a changing kind of a lifestyle. And with Lauren and I coming from Jackson, this is how many surgeries?
From 2021, this is surgery number 14.
Surgery number 14. I had more surgeries out of the game than I did in the game. Like, what is going on?
Given his commitments to his family and to the team,
I couldn't, but slowly but surely I built myself back up to where I'm able, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm still probably about 12 pounds down. I'm gonna get that right. I'm gonna fill these overalls up like no other. But it has been a tremendous journey, and I'm truly thankful that God is so good. God is so good. You have no idea.
Praise God to
You have no
Deion.
idea how good God has been for me to be here. You have no idea. Thank you. Thank you both for everything. I couldn't, but slowly but surely I built myself.
Good afternoon,
I don't know
everyone.
if I'm ready mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Because I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here. But you want to make sure everybody's straight. I don't know if I'm ready mentally, emotionally.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that,
Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough.
Antonio.
Because I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here. But you want to make sure everybody's straight. I don't know
This is like my second live. This morning we had like 30K in the building. So mid afternoon is not my normal time. So that's why the views may be a little low. But I still wanted to put the information out there. So prayers go out to Deion Sanders. Prayers go out to KARRUECHE. Prayers go out to his sons and family. And for all the football players that love him. We knew that there was something going on. Hold on, I'll go back and play that.
Legal action after an AI company went viral by using him to make brain rot. The videos of the NBA star were all over our FYPs.
Okay, so
Sandra, take your time. I'm gonna anything my phone.
So let me go back. I don't want to, and I don't want to really show the clip. Allegedly, um, somebody posted a picture of LeBron James, and it was a picture that should not have gone out. So that's kind of why I zipped through it because I don't want to post a picture and then I get in trouble. But LeBron's not playing that game. Um, he has asked for the picture to be taken down. So let's continue. People are talking about Hulk Hogan passing away. People are talking about Beyonce had the girls out there, Destiny Child out there at the show. This is Tracy Ellis Ross with her mom singing. Tracy's so funny. She's definitely trying to sing. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get a copyright issue. But she's trying to sing, and then you could tell she's kind of like trying her best, and then you're gonna see that she's trying to sing certain words, and then she kind of, yeah. So going over to Entertainment Tonight. Tracy's so funny. If you did not know, what was it, last week or week before, she had talked about when she travels lightly and under only carrying like 3 pairs of undergarments. Baby, you never know when you're gonna have a moment with your man. You gotta make sure you have, you know, change twice a day. If you're there for a week, you need 2, 4, 6, 8, almost 8 pair. If not 3, 6, 9, 12. If not 12 pair. For every day, you might need to change at least 2 to 3 times a day. Some of us run hot. Some of us get in the shower, then we go swim. That's a change of undergarments. Then you go to have lunch with your boo or bae. Okay, then you're sweating, you're hot. That's a change of undergarments. Then you go out, you get ready for dinner late night. So for her to travel with only three, that means she'd have to keep washing in the sink several times. No, baby. That's one thing you need. Several pair of clothes, at least 2 or 3 changing clothes per day, at least 3 undergarments per day, and then you gotta have the little nighties. You know what I mean? So how she packs is how she packs, but how I pack is totally different. And then shoes. I can understand packing lightly, but you definitely, if you have to pack so light, I can understand 2 change of outfits per day. That's struggling for me. It has to be at least 3. Sorry. Sorry. The mood changes. So, however she does it, how she does it. But that's a beautiful moment between her and her mom. But that's something Tracy spoke about. I want to say it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and everybody's like, Tracy, why are you washing your undergarments in a sink? Girl, you have enough money. The undergarments are so thin and so light. You can roll up undergarments and have 10 pair, and it won't even take up that much space. You lay the undergarments out, then you roll it up. It don't even take that much space. It's almost about the size of a shirt. But here nor there. Do you, Tracy? Okay. What else was I going to talk about? Not going to go there. We did talk Trump earlier today. We already talked about his doctors. Was there anything else? So many people have been talking about franchises. If you did not see it, earlier today, I did do a post in regards to Grant Hill and Chris Webber owning a WNBA team, I believe. But we're going to slide through. Take it with a grain of salt. This may be who some of these players have a stake in. So we're just going to flip through. And if so, congratulations. If so, congratulations. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. But, you know, nowadays, a lot of players are invested in teams. Yes. Yes. I remember talking to one of my friends and I was like, really? I didn't know that. Really? So and so owns this, so and so owns that. So we're going to flip back through. So that's good for them. So when they retire, they have money. Because that's been the biggest thing that people have talked about over the last 10 to 20 years. Some NBA players wish they would have saved more money in their career and put more aside. So there's that. hmm Yeah, so everyone, please like the video. There's 9 likes. There's probably 3,000 people that's been in here. So continue to hit the like button. I just wanted to do a quick live. I don't know what's happening in my voice, but I just wanted to do a quick live about the Deion. We talked about that. We talked about him dating KARRUECHE. We talked about what the doctor talked about because some people don't know what that means and what that meant for him. Anytime a person gets the C word, it's a concern. It's a scary thing, and you know, it kind of makes people think, and it makes your family worry and wonder because a lot of times, they have to go in and evaluate what it is. So I'm happy that Deion is healing, he's recovering, and he's doing well. So here's to all the NBA players that have different franchises. So congratulations to them. So I hope you guys learned something. Sometimes I'll do quick live just to kind of update you guys on what's being talked about, what's going on. I prefer my mornings in mid afternoon. But if there's a lot that's going on, I will try and do a midday review. But if there's 78 in the building, can I please get 78 people to hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video? I looked it up. It is right next to the share button. The thumbs up video, I think, is right next to the share button. So please hit the like. It's above the video, below the video. So all you have to do is double tap the screen. Most of my people are watching from a phone or a tablet. So all you have to do is double tap the screen. More and more people just came in. Do you guys want me to zip through this again to show you the different franchises? Note it in the comments. Do you want me to zip through the different franchises they're saying these people have? I can. There's more people in here. Take it with a grain of salt because there's about 129 in the building. This is what's being alleged that they have franchises in. Take it with a grain of salt. Like the videos, you guys come in. Take it with a grain of salt. And if so, congratulations. There's about 90 people in the building. If I could please get 90 people to subscribe and thank you. And please, if I get 90 people to double tap that screen. Double tap the screen for me, you guys. It helps keep me in the algorithm. Actually, we're doing pretty good because we get at least 1 million views per month. So we're not doing bad. There's now about 150 people in the building. Can I please get 150 people to hit the like button? We're trying to hit 50K by next month. Yep. So congratulations. Take it with a grain of salt that this is what's being talked about, that these guys have franchises in. Yep. I just wanted to flip through it again because there was more people that came into the room. Okay, you guys, that's the live. Thanks for being here. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's been an interesting day. This was a good live for me to kind of keep my mind busy. And sometimes people have a lot going on. I normally don't try and, spill out too much, but this was a good live for me today. So I have some things I have to take care of, but I said, let me go ahead. This live I can handle in the morning. I might do a live in regards to what the man is talking about. I'm wondering if I should, let me see. That's Gorilla. John Legend has a new song out with Tisha Cobb. Let me see. That was the Tory thing. We'll let that play for a second. Let me see if I want to go through some news of what's being talked about him. Give me a second. Like the videos, you guys come in. I try and keep you guys updated on what's being talked about regarding him. If you did not know, he's not happy about the women and what they did with Kamala Harris. So we're going to get into that. Hold on. So I'll just add it all together.
Does it tell us anything about Trump's mindset that he is now going after people? Joining us now, MSNBC's Bonnie Hilliard reporting from Washington. Joel Payne is a Democratic strategist, former senior aide at Hillary for America, and former press secretary for Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. And Brendan Buck, former aide to House Speakers Paul Ryan and John Boehner, and an MSNBC political analyst. Vaughn, does it tell us anything about Trump?
Please like the videos, you guys come in. There's about 99 people in the building. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like the videos, you guys come in. We have 11 likes. I need the likes to get to 100. If I can get 99 people to please double tap that screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's get the likes up, everyone. Thank you.
That he is now going after people like Oprah and Beyonce.
And this was just days after he called for the arrest of President Obama and other former Obama administration officials. And the attacks on Oprah and Beyonce, let's be clear, these go back 1 year ago to spurious claims that he was making at the time when the Harris campaign paid the production companies of Beyonce and both Oprah a sum of money for expenses related to events they did on behalf of the Harris campaign. This is normal operating procedure. The Harris campaign at the time denied that there was any money that went directly to Oprah or Beyonce, that their endorsements were not paid for. And in fact, campaign finance FEC reports showed that the money that was spent, and it was far from millions, went directly to their production companies to cover those expenses. I want to let you listen, though, to an exchange that our colleague Christian Welker had with Senator Lindsey Graham just yesterday about these spurious claims and the calls for investigations from President Obama to Oprah. Take a listen.
Are you trying to rewrite history to distract from the Epstein matter, Senator?
No, I'm trying to let you know and the media know that we found something we didn't know before. At the end of the day, I'm not calling for prosecution against President Obama for treason, but I am calling for an investigation.
Senator, you're saying there's something new. This report goes back to 2020. It's 5 years old. There's actually nothing new in this report and nothing that changes any conclusion. But I want to talk about
that. Over is new to me.
New to me, Lindsey Graham says that, of course, was the unclassified material that was released by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard last week here. The DOJ says that they have struck up a task force to investigate a potential criminal matter here, but we should be very clear as well.
Like the video, like the video. There's about 121 in the building. Please, let's get the likes to 100, and thank you. Let's get the likes to 100. If you're watching from a phone, please press 1. If you're watching from a phone, please press 1. Please double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video, and thank you.
Is that as the president has called for a further investigation into these claims of a years-long conspiracy that Gabbard purported. At the same time, there have been a few specifics in the terms of actual allegations that would be criminal in nature, or how exactly this Department of Justice would go about trying to prosecute what has been very, very unclear in terms of specifics about these allegations. And as it goes for Oprah and Beyonce, Chris, I think we should make it clear there is no alleged criminal wrongdoing against either of these individuals, and what is being alleged by the President of the United States is false and not accurate.
Yeah, non-existent proof. Brendan, there's a new opinion piece in USA Today that basically argues that the Epstein debacle has broken through in a way nothing else has in making MAGA realize Trump is lying. Do you see signs that the people who voted for him are now concluding he doesn't keep his word?
Well, I think there's clear evidence that Donald Trump is worried about that. Obviously, the claims that he's making recently are evidence that he wants to change the subject. Now, I'm not holding my breath that the party is actually going to meaningfully turn on him. And I don't think people are going to say that Donald Trump is lying to them. There have been countless opportunities for people to say that over the years, and that's never really stuck. I think what it can do is take a little of the energy out of people who thought that Donald Trump was there to uncover things and change the way Washington works, uncover the deep state, all of these things. And their enthusiasm for him might diminish a little bit. He's not going to be held out as the problem here, but they may decide that, look, all of my hopes and dreams that I thought Donald Trump was going to change things are not only not going to happen, but maybe I don't really need to worry about voting for a Republican anymore. And I think that's the real problem for Republicans in the midterms is that enthusiasm gone? Is the magic gone? Is the faith gone a little bit? And that could be pretty significant when we have such narrow margins in this country.
Yeah, and Joel, that is exactly where some Democrats see a potential opening. Congressman Maxwell Frost, Senator Chris Murphy, holding a major town hall in a conservative Republican's backyard this weekend. They spoke for 2 hours, answered tons of questions in front of 750 people in Dayton, Ohio. Here was part of Senator Murphy's message.
This is an opportunity for us, as Maxwell said, to go to those folks here in Ohio, to go to those folks here in Dayton, that voted for Donald Trump because they believed that he was going to make their lives better. There is an opportunity.
Good afternoon, you guys. Good afternoon. Thanks for being here, you guys. Thanks for being here.
To go out to Republicans here in Ohio and say, you got duped, you got lied to. There's another way. The Democratic Party is here to say, we will focus on cause, we will rebuild our democracy, we will unrig our economy.
Now, to be fair, we don't know how many people in that crowd were actually Trump voters at any point, but in a state with a Republican governor, 2 Republican senators, and a state that voted for Trump by 11 points, essentially can Democrats there, and maybe in other red states, make progress with the message, you do have something to fight for, and here's how you do it?
Oh, for sure. And by the way, Murphy, Frost, others, Jasmine Crockett, they're going around the country to do more of these types of town halls and more of these types of direct conversations with constituents. I think they'll be very successful. You know, one thing I would add here, Chris, is I think there's this hot conversation among Democrats about whether or not you think about these things as distractions, right? Like the Jeffrey Epstein piece of it and Trump going on Truth Social and saying just spurious lies about people like Beyonce and Oprah and Al Sharpton. What do they all have in common? Interesting. But I think for Democrats, it's less about is it a distraction and more about having the conversation on Donald Trump's terms. Democrats should not be having any of these conversations on Trump's terms. Trump wants to have them in very much kind of, you go to your red team, you go to your blue team, and I'm going to make this a base. That's not what this is. This is about Donald Trump claiming to be for transparency, claiming to be for free speech, and claiming to fight the status quo, and acting against all of those things with his power. And instead of focusing on making life more affordable for you, he's focused on lying about Beyonce and Oprah. And that's not going to make your eggs cheaper. That's not going to make it easier for you and your family to afford the lives that you lead. And it certainly isn't the promise he made to you when he said he wanted another shot at this office. And I think that's a very effective, compelling message.
And Joel, I was looking at the new Wall Street Journal poll that finds that a majority of voters oppose the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. He named it, he pushed it through. Is this the message Democrats should be leaning into, or can they do both? Can they say, he keeps talking about Jeffrey Epstein, but look what he actually did?
They got to do everything because it's all one message. It's not Epstein over here, One Big Beautiful Bill Act over here. It's about priorities. He has power, and he's used that power to transfer $1 trillion of wealth from you, working class people, to the wealthy. He has power, and instead of going after the people who are making your life more difficult, he's covering up for people who are implicated meaningfully in child sex predator ring.
Like the video, like the video, fair use reaction clip. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. Good afternoon, everyone. Please like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 50K next month.
And covering up for people like Ghislaine
Fair
Maxwell,
use reaction clip.
Pardoning her, those are connected. Those don't live in silos. And I think Democrats have to be smart about how to loop those things together and not allow them to become compartmentalized conversations. And I think that's why he's underwater on this, and he's going to continue to be underwater on it because it's unpopular and because it seems like Republicans loathe the people who put them in power. Because that act targets many of the majority makers, the people who are responsible for Donald Trump winning last November. And that's a compelling message.
So, Brendan, Republican Congressman Thomas Massie had a warning for his party about what's going to happen if they don't take action on the Epstein files and getting them released. Let's listen.
This is going to hurt Republicans midterms. The voters will be apathetic if we don't hold the rich and powerful accountable.
There is new polling that shows a majority of voters disapprove of Trump's handling of several key issues like economy and immigration, which have typically been strengths. So again, when you combine those two things, what does the Republican Party do now?
Well, frankly, they need to get past this issue. And Thomas Massie, I guess he probably wants Republicans to win. Maybe he's obviously been fighting with Donald Trump. But I think that he and all his colleagues should appreciate that advancing this conspiracy any longer only hurts the Republican Party. Now, there is no end to this where everyone is satisfied. I think people need to appreciate the sort of conspiracy here is that Jeffrey Epstein had a bunch of rich Democrat elite donors who were part of this. And until that is proven true, there's going to be people who are just completely unsatisfied. And I don't know that anybody has any evidence to suggest that that's going to come out anytime soon. So Thomas Massie is he's demanding, he's demanding this transparency. Transparency of what exactly? I don't think that he knows what's in there. And so as long as something is put out that doesn't say exactly that, you're just going to continue to have Republicans upset at each other, upset at the administration, again, losing that enthusiasm. Meanwhile, Democrats having the time of their lives with this issue. They're very clearly, I don't doubt that they care about the victims here, but they're very clearly playing some politics here. When they're showing up in your district and talking about them, you should be recognizing that as a sign that they're playing you a little bit. And as long as Republicans keep letting themselves get played, they're going to continue to put the House at risk.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone got the update they needed in regards to Deion Sanders, in regards to Trump. Please like the video as you guys come in. There's about 70 in the building. We're trying to hit 50K next month. Please subscribe, and continue to hit the like button for the replay game Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1971, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Thanks for being here, everyone. Go check out my shorts from earlier today. I did post a few shorts earlier today. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Goodbye. Have a great day. Thanks for being here, everyone.